12 warning signs. Your liver is struggling. Your liver filters everything you eat, drink, and breathe in, and it can be quietly breaking down for years before you ever feel sick. By the time most people notice something's wrong, the damage is already advanced. Today we're breaking down 12 signs your body may be sending you right now, what's actually happening inside your liver when they show up, and simple habits that support liver health. Stick around to the end. Sign number 8 is one almost nobody checks. Fatty liver disease is now one of the most common liver conditions in the world, and researchers estimate it affects roughly 1 in 4 adults globally. And here's what surprises most people. Alcohol isn't the only cause. Diets high in processed food, added sugar, certain seed oils, frequent painkiller use, and even viral infections can all put stress on your liver over time. The good news? The liver is one of the only organs in your body that can regenerate and repair itself if you catch the warning signs early enough. Let's go through them. Sign number 1, pale or clay-colored stool. Your liver produces bile, a fluid that helps digest fat and gives stool its normal brown color. When bile flow is reduced, something that can happen with liver or bile duct problems, stool can turn pale, clay-colored, or even greasy, and float in the toilet due to undigested fat. This is one sign doctors take seriously, so if you notice it consistently, it's worth a conversation with your doctor. Sign number 2, trouble seeing in low light. The liver stores and helps transport vitamin A using a protein called retinol-binding protein. Vitamin A is essential for your eyes to adjust in dim light. When liver function drops, this transport process can be disrupted, and some people notice their night vision getting noticeably worse. It's not a common first symptom, but it's one worth knowing about. Sign number 3, swelling in the legs or feet. When the liver isn't working properly, it can produce less albumin, a protein that keeps fluid balanced inside your blood vessels. Lower albumin lets fluid leak into surrounding tissue, most often pooling in the lower legs, ankles, and feet. This kind of swelling, called edema, is one of the more recognizable signs of advancing liver disease. Sign number 4, yellowish bumps near the eyelids. These small, soft, yellow-white deposits near the eyes are called xanthelasma. They're made of cholesterol, and when the liver struggles to process cholesterol normally, it can build up in tissue just under the skin, including around the eyelids. They're not dangerous on their own, but they're often a visible clue that something deeper is going on. Sign number 5, discomfort under the right ribs. A dull ache or pressure under your right rib cage, especially after eating, can point to bile becoming thick or sluggish as it moves from the liver toward the gallbladder. In some cases, this pressure can even radiate toward the right shoulder. It's a symptom that's easy to dismiss as just something I ate, but if it keeps happening, it's worth checking out. Sign number 6, easy bruising or unexplained red/purple spots. Your liver makes several of the proteins your blood needs to clot properly, including fibrinogen. When liver function declines, clotting can become less efficient, which means bruises can appear more easily, sometimes from bumps you don't even remember. You may also notice small red or purple spots, usually on the lower legs or arms. Sign number 7, cracked heels. This one surprises people. Your skin relies on B vitamins, including B3, to stay smooth and resilient. When the liver is working overtime trying to repair itself, it can burn through nutrient stores faster than usual, and cracked, dry heels are sometimes an early clue that something is off internally, not just a dry skin problem. Sign number 8, pale or clubbed nails. Nail changes are one of the most overlooked liver signals. In people with significant liver scarring, nails can turn unusually pale or white. Clubbing where the fingertips become rounded and enlarged has also been linked to chronic low oxygen levels associated with advanced liver disease. Next time you look at your hands, this is worth a second glance. Sign number 9, dark urine. The liver filters bilirubin, a yellow-orange pigment created when old red blood cells break down. When the liver can't process bilirubin efficiently, it builds up and gets excreted through urine, instead turning it noticeably darker, sometimes tea or cola-colored. This is one of the more common early warning signs and shouldn't be ignored, especially if you're drinking enough water and it's still happening. Sign number 10, jaundice. This is the sign most people associate with liver problems, a yellow tint to the skin and the whites of the eyes. It happens for the same reason as dark urine bilirubin, building up faster than the liver can clear it. Jaundice is a clear signal to see a doctor promptly, since it can point to several different liver conditions. Sign number 11, spider veins. Small, web-like clusters of visible blood vessels, often on the face, chest, or legs, can appear when hormone processing is affected by liver stress, since the liver plays a role in regulating estrogen levels in the body. A few spider veins are common and harmless, but a sudden increase, especially alongside other signs on this list, is worth mentioning to your doctor. Sign number 12, persistent, itchy skin. When bile acids build up instead of being properly filtered, they can accumulate under the skin and trigger histamine release, the same chemical response behind allergic itching. This often shows up as unexplained, hard-to-treat itchiness, sometimes worse at night, without an obvious rash or cause. What to do next? If several of these signs sound familiar, the most important step is simple. Talk to a doctor. A basic blood panel and, if needed, a liver ultrasound can tell you far more than symptoms alone. Liver disease often progresses in stages, starting with fat buildup, moving to inflammation, then scarring, fibrosis, and in advanced cases, cirrhosis. Caught early, most of this is manageable and in many cases reversible because the liver has a genuine capacity to repair itself. Habits that support liver health. None of this replaces medical care, but everyday habits can meaningfully support liver function. Cut back on added sugar and ultra-processed food. Excess fructose is processed almost entirely by the liver and is one of the biggest dietary drivers of fatty liver buildup. Watch certain cooking oils. Diets very high in some refined seed oils have been linked to increased inflammation in research. Swapping some of them for olive oil, butter, or coconut oil in home cooking is a reasonable, low-risk change. Add liver-friendly foods. Calciferous vegetables like broccoli and Brussels sprouts, leafy greens, garlic, and onions contain sulfur compounds that support your body's natural detox pathways. Stay hydrated and move your body. Water and regular activity both support healthy bile flow and metabolism. Be cautious with supplements. Things like milk thistle or TUDCA are popular in the liver health space, but the research is mixed and some interact with medications. Always check with a doctor or pharmacist before adding anything new, especially if you're already managing a health condition. Limit alcohol and unnecessary painkiller use, since both are processed directly through the liver. Your liver rarely shouts at whispers through small signs like these. Which one surprised you the most? Drop it in the comments, and if you want us to break down another organ your body might be quietly warning you about, let us know below. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in the next one.